Hello and welcome to the Hyundai A-League edition of the Dolan Warren Awards for 2020. I'm Adam Peacock and thanks for clicking in. Now, in any other year, we would be holding a glittering dinner tonight with the Australian football family coming together to salute the best of the best from the just completed Hyundai A-League and Westfield W League seasons. But as we know pretty well, this is far from a normal year. However, COVID restrictions, state border closures and everything else permitting, we can celebrate our champions. And so, welcome to this special online unique edition of the Dolan Warren Awards. And a huge thank you to Telstra for providing access to the Telstra Customer Insight Centre, including this little studio and technology for tonight's stream. It's going to be fun. We'll be announcing all of the winners from Referee of the Year to the Johnny Warren Medal, and talking to a few of the biggest stars of the national game along the way. But let's start by taking a moment to consider the roller coaster that was the Hyundai A-League 2019-20 season.
The A-League is open for business once again.
What a result! They win their first ever victory against the victory in a 5-goal thriller. And how have they done it? From 3-1 down to 4-3 up when it counts.
It's Jamie McLaren, hits a double once again. A new A-League record for him.
Ulysses Davilia looking to make room. Ulysses Davilia is right at home in Wellington, thank you very much.
And Fornaroli becomes a record breaker.
Oh, Toivonen. Merry Christmas, Marco Kurtz. Barbarouses to win it. Sydney FC, their perfect home record intact.
A moment's silence and then also applause in recognition of everyone doing such fantastic work to battle the bushfires.
Here we go again. Simon against Thomas. Pandemonium in Gosford.
Brilliant play, Riley McGree. Oh, the teenager! The youngest ever. Topos down there. Oh, it is a collector's item. Duke, he's done it again.
The A-League became the last major sporting competition to be suspended in Australia.
FFA has taken a very difficult and tough decision to postpone.
When you had 4.5 months off, you can work on a few things. Ball's in, here's a chance, back post, spectacular! Nick FITZGERALD, Diamanti again, oh, he's done it twice! Perth Glory are a step closer to another grand final. A spellbinding free kick sends Western United through to a semi-final in their first season.
Melbourne City are through to a grand final for the very first time.
The Sky Blues have the chance to go back-to-back and set an Australian record. Picking out Ryan Grant, chesting it home! The kid from Canowindra! Sydney FC set another new benchmark.
Yeah, amazing, challenging and unprecedented on so many levels, and yet didn't we see some brilliant football, especially post-lockdown? Now, along the way, the FFA gained a new Chief Executive Officer who joined us early in January at, I guess, what you could call an interesting time for the sport, but when isn't. James Johnson had this to say as a welcome for tonight's awards.
Welcome to the Hyundai A-League version of the Dolan Warren Awards for 2020. Our sport has faced some significant challenges over the past 7 months. If we remember back to March, we had to suspend the A-League season. We went into complex negotiations for a new CBA and a new broadcast agreement during the period April to June. We then restarted the competition in July and finished only last month in August. I would like to acknowledge the role that the clubs, both at ownership and management level, have played, the players, both the players themselves and the PFA, the coaches, the referees, and also our staff here at FFA for bringing the season back to life. Congratulations to Sydney FC for winning their second consecutive A-League championship and their 5th overall. I'd like to thank the New South Wales Government for all the support and guidance that they provided through the restart, providing a safe hub for our players, our coaches and our staff to work in, and also for our fans to watch the games in. Thank you to our long-standing partner, Hyundai. Hyundai have been the naming rights for the A-League and a big supporter of our game for the past 15 years. Thank you to Destinations New South Wales, who came on board as an official partner and helped us immensely in the restart. In closing, I'd like to say enjoy your evening tonight, and I look forward to seeing you at the start of next season.
Also helping guide the game through this tumultuous period was the FFA's head of leagues, Greg O'Rourke, who would also like to say a few words.
It is a fact that this was the longest Hyundai A-League season on record. Some 324 days passing from when we kicked off last year on the 11th of October. I want to particularly congratulate Sydney FC, who won the double, winning the premiership and the championship this year, and having such a strong run in the regular season. But I also want to acknowledge the commitment that the clubs, particularly the players and the high performance staff, did in finishing the season. It wasn't normal, and the hub mentality that we needed to deploy really reflected an excellent commitment from all those involved. There's a whole lot of contributions and outstanding performances this year, and later tonight, these will culminate in the awarding of the Johnny Warren Medal. I also want to thank the Hyundai A-League partners, Hyundai, Foxtel, Telstra, McDonald's, Bet365, Nike and Destinations New South Wales, along with our broadcast partners, Fox Sports, ABC TV, Sky Sports New Zealand, Croc Media and ABC Radio. And finally, a big thank you to you, a big thank you to all the fans. Playing behind closed doors just isn't the same. So hopefully next year, next season, we're able to bring all the fans back and deliver what this game delivers so particularly, and that is the atmosphere. Thank you.
Thank you, Greg. And before we move on with the awards, a word from our sponsor, Hyundai.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Dolan Warren Awards for Hyundai A-League season 2019 and 20. My name is Kevin Galt and I'm the Director of Marketing for Hyundai Motor Company Australia. We can't meet properly this year due to the COVID restrictions, but it's still a great honour to welcome you to the virtual version of these awards. Thank you for joining us. Well, what a year it was, what challenges we faced and what fantastic season it's turned out to be. We are proud to have lent our name to the A-League for this season. In fact, all the seasons that came before it. I love the FFA's Let's Finish What We Started campaign, and it was finished in the best possible style. And throughout the ongoing COVID crisis and the long delays, we at Hyundai were continually impressed with how the FFA navigated every challenge. Well done to the FFA and all of the clubs for doing such amazing work in incredibly trying circumstances. And of course, the biggest congratulations of all must go to Sydney FC for winning the title. Great job, Sky Blues. And well done to Steve Corica and all the players for such a consistent performance all year. And equally, bad luck to the Melbourne City for running so close. And maybe next year, guys. You play brilliantly and it's a shame there can only be one winner. We're here today to celebrate all that's best about our great game, to honour and recognise our highest achievers. Every award will be well earned. You are the best of the best. But as we celebrate tonight, let's remember the fans who support the game year in and year out. We are nothing without the fans. If we could give out hundreds of thousands of awards to each and every Aussie football fan, we would. Thanks to you for following our great game so passionately and backing your clubs over the years. We salute all A-League fans everywhere. Thank you, and may your support for football never end. Enjoy the show.
Thank you, Kevin, and thank you, Hyundai, as well, for their valued support of the sport in the last 15 years. Well, now it's time to crack on with the awards, and the first of the evening is the Fair Play Award, awarded to the Hyundai A-League team that was handed the least yellow and red cards throughout the season. Basically, the Goody Two-Shoes award in the eyes of the referees. Now, all the awards tonight are going to be presented by community footballers, and here's the first of them.
Hi, I'm Sophie, and I play for Avalon. The winner of the Fair Play Award for 2020 is Sydney FC.
Well done, Sydney FC, for yet another victory this season. Now, speaking of on-field officiating, Let's get on to our second award, the 2019-20 Referee of the Year. Often a thankless task, of course. I mean, fancy doing a job where you do your job by not being noticeable to anyone who's watching. That's the reference for a good referee. And let's find out who the best was for this season. And the winner is, thanks to our community footballer.
Hi, I'm Callum. I'm referee for the Manly Ringer Football Association. The winner of the Referee of the Year is Chris Beath.
Congratulations, Chris Beath. Very well deserved and well done on officiating the grand final as well. Now, the Dolan Warren Awards celebrate not only the highest achievers in the Hyundai A-League, but also the winners from the Westfield W League season. Australia's national women's competition managed to just squeeze in its grand final back in March before, well, everything changed. Melbourne City won the championship in the grand final against Sydney FC, and the Westfield W League component of tonight's awards have already been announced. But let's recap now who reigned supreme among our sensational female footballers.
Hello, it's RUSHTON from Fox Sports here. Thank you so much for joining me for a very special edition of the Westfield W League Dolan Warren Awards.
The winner of the Golden Boot Award is Morgan Andrews from Perth Glory, KRISTEN from the Western Sydney Wanderers, NATASHA DOWIE from Melbourne Victory, REMY SIEMSEN from Sydney FC.
Hey, I'm Amanda, Female Fan of the Year, and I'm pleased to announce the winner for Goal of the Year is Amy Jackson from Melbourne Victory.
What a fantastic strike that was.
And the winners for Goalkeeper of the Year are Lydia Williams for Melbourne City and Aubrey BLEDSOE for Sydney FC.
It's truly an honour to be recognised as one of the top goalkeepers of the league.
A big thank you to everyone that supported me, supported the team and supported the W League.
The winner of Coach of the Year is RADO VIDOSIC from Melbourne City.
Melbourne City staff embrace, and so they should. It's been another stellar season, undefeated.
Thank you very much for voting for me for the Young Footballer of the Year award. I had the most amazing season there with all the girls, and it was incredible playing with them and, you know, getting pushed by them every session and playing with them week in, week out. Was very enjoyable, so definitely couldn't have achieved this without them.
Yes, I'm very pleased to announce, on the back of a great season, that the Julie Dolan medal winner for this season is KRISTEN from Western Sydney Wanderers. Congratulations.
It was actually pretty unexpected, so it was really cool. It was cool to get the phone call, but I think it's just a testament to the team and the players that I was surrounded with and the coaching staff I had. If the opportunity presented itself, I would happily come back.
KRISTEN Hamilton, what a hat-trick! That is a bullet finish by the American. Super stuff.
And so much more to look forward to in the women's game after that unforgettable night in June when it was confirmed Australia and New Zealand will host the FIFA Women's World Cup in 2023. And speaking personally, never been so happy or had so much fun at 2 o'clock in the morning. It was just incredible. And that is sure to create some unforgettable moments, as football always does. Well, unforgettable and yet also occasionally forgettable, as the Hyundai A-League season showed us yet again.
Loosen up, you should be coming up, never cutting back. Loosen up, ride the wave. And if you loosen up, when you're coming up, never hold it back. And loosen up.
Deadlock broken! Somersaults in progress! That's a pity for Elvis Camp-Sobery.
And they are absolutely loving it. They have had to wait years. The last Sydney derby was here in January 2016.
You can see the ball there. Now, can you see that bit of grass there?
How was the game today, bro? Oh, not good. It was good game.
What an amazing shot to kick off Derby night.
This is the game every football player wants to win. Come on,
Loosen up, you should be coming up, never cutting back. Loosen up, ride the wave. And if you loosen up, when you're coming.
Terry May, if looks could kill.
It's a stare-off between Berisha and Rudin.
And you know when Bessart Berisha's cooking, because the eyes tell the story.
Loosen up, ride the wave. And if you loosen up, when you're coming up, never hold it back.
One of the most exciting things about every season is the rise of future stars, from individual moments of brilliance to sustained excellence that makes you check that they are really that young. Now, this Hyundai A-League season delivered on that front big style, with several youngsters making a name for themselves on the biggest stage in Australian football.
Might have a bit more work to do here. Riley McGree driving towards the penalty area. McGree! Oh! You can't stop that one!
Layoff for Petratos. Back to Thurgate. Now is their chance. And now they score.
Bit of work to do for David Ball. Has he got it in the locker? Squares it back across. Surely a goal! And it's Reno Piscopo.
Nice speed of thought from Cam Devlin. Devlin, in his game style, isn't it, to flick the ball away and accept the contact.
Renic lofts it in. D'Agostino! D'Agostino scoring his first goal for the Glory.
Miller, chance here for Matthew Miller! 1-1, and it's Miller time at Bankwest for the Jets.
Milos Nikovic! Denied by Tom Glover with a really strong hand. He's kept it out again, has he, Glover?
That's his right, it's freakish from Glover.
Some serious young talent there, and long may it continue. Now, throughout the epic 15-year history of the Hyundai A-League, that first word, Hyundai, has always been there. To announce the Young Footballer of the Year, I'd like to welcome back Kevin Gould, Marketing Director at Hyundai Motor Company Australia.
Hyundai are proud to have supported young footballers for many years through our Hyundai Goals for Grassroots programme. With over $916,000 and 386 junior clubs supported throughout the partnership, and I'm pleased to be able to announce this year's Young Footballer of the Year award. The winner of the Young Footballer of the Year is Riley McGree from Adelaide United.
What we need from Riley McGree is goals out of midfield, and he's delivering.
McGree pulls one back. The Adelaide boy back home.
And it could be in here. Riley McGree scores against his old club. If he repeats the trick, yeah, similar sort of area. Oh, Glavos has lost it. Riley McGree scores direct from the corner. Riley McGree driving towards the penalty area. McGree! Oh! You can't stop that one! That's a thunderbolt!
Keeps his feet. Brilliant play, Riley McGree. Oh, the teenager! Right now, trouble is looming. Riley McGree has a double!
And thanks to Kevin from Hyundai, and thanks to the streaming technology that is part of our everyday lives right now. I'm thrilled to have Riley McGree direct from his lounge room right there with a few of his junior trophies next to him. You've got a good one to go next to it now as well, Riley. Congratulations, Young Footballer of the Year. How does that sit with you?
Yeah, wow, that's such a great honour for me personally. I've had a few cracks at it in the league this year, but finally to get it, it's great.
So tell us about your season, mate. So coming back and going to Adelaide and getting the most out of yourself under a couple of different coaches as well. Why do you think you had such a personally successful season?
I think obviously coming back home, I was quite comfortable and my confidence was high, and I did know most of the players in the team, so that helped a lot. And the staff and the players believed in me, which helps a lot as well.
Now, you won the Young Footballer of the Year, but oddly enough, in that post-lockdown period, did you feel old because you had so many other younger guys with you, a lot of 17, 18, 19-year-olds out there with you?
Yeah, definitely. I felt very experienced compared to the other players on the field, so fair play to them and the club for promoting the youth.
Yeah, it's one big strength of Adelaide United, especially post-lockdown, that they promoted so much local youth, and you're part of that as well. And run us through what's over your right shoulder there, mate. You've got this award to go on the mantelpiece next to what's there.
I just got some young participation awards from under 4s, 5s and 7s, just storage kind of thing.
Yeah, running around like a lunatic in the Gawler backyard and getting out of the house to play on a weekend with your mates. That's what it's all about. And you do it very well right now as a professional footballer, Riley. Congratulations on being the Young Footballer of the Year, and best of luck in the near future as well.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it, and appreciate everyone who voted for me.
Yeah, an amazing season from Adelaide's Riley McGree. Of course, a young player struggles to become a great one without the right coaching. We've had some entertaining characters, wise old heads, global legends, and fresh thinkers patrolling the sidelines this season. But who did the coaches themselves decide who was the best?
Plenty of those glasses around at AUBREY Park today. Eric Mombart setting a trend.
Goal, game and grand final for Melbourne City for the very first time.
Eric Mombert, what addition to Australian football he's been this season. Ufuk Talay said it was a must-win. His side have won. David Ball, he's got one. And Joshua Soterio bites the hand that used to feed him. 8 straight, unbeaten.
Look at the celebration from Steve Corica. He knows this is massive. Sydney FC will be lifting the Premier's plate. Steve Corica's side go back-to-back.
Well done to them. Again, their hot form continues to end out the season under Carl Robinson. This will be 21 points out of a possible 30.
Be in there, you still make that, you still go celebrate it.
Western United, finalists in their first season. Western United are 1 win away from a grand final.
So reiterating, this is judged by the coaches in the league. So they've only got themselves to blame if they don't agree with this one. But we probably agree with this judgment. Let's find out who the 2019-20 Coach of the Year in the Hyundai A-League is.
Hi, my name is Lukey and I play for the Helston Park Wanderers Football Club. The winner of the Coach of the Year is Eric Mombart from Melbourne City.
Plenty of those glasses around at AUBREY Park today. Eric Mombart setting a trend.
Slips it through for Berengay. Oh, this will be a wonderful goal. That's extraordinary work. City's first derby win in 7 attempts at AUBREY Park.
Goal, game and grand final for Melbourne City.
Eric Mombert, what addition to Australian football he's been this season.
Yes, Melbourne City's Frenchman Eric Mombert is the man of the hour, and he spoke to us from City HQ.
Hi, it's Eric Mombert. Thank you very much for this award. It's a great honor for me. I want to thank all the coaches for voting for me. I want to thank Melbourne City for giving me the opportunity to coach in A-League. As a coach, we can't perform without all the staff who's supporting and assisting me a lot. I also want to thank my player to accept this offensive style of play. As the first day we started, they have done their best to set up this offensive style of play. Once again, big thank you to everybody involved in the A-League. I really enjoy my time in Australia, and I wish you all the best for the future.
Congratulations again, Eric Mombert, and it is a shame to see you go. Thank you for the last 12 months in Australian football. Now, it's time for more awards. Let's go and score some goals, sit back and enjoy some of the best of the season.
What a goal! Oh, he's done it! Wowee! Towards the near post, it's gone in! Looped over! The goalkeeper, Stefan Marinovic, and it is Ryan Grant.
And now Bacchus! Oh, what a wonderful goal! Keanu Bacchus for the Western Sydney Wanderers. On the voice in the City Terrace after that Metcalf equaliser. Galloway! He only scores stunning goals when he does find the back of the net.
Here's Milosnic just trying to lob the goalkeeper. Oh my word! That is an extraordinary goal from Nikola Milosnic. Probably the goal of the season so far, certainly one of them. Here's Noon, slips it through for Berengay. Oh, this will be a wonderful goal! What a goal by Melbourne City! It's maybe the winner for Jamie McLaren. That's extraordinary work.
Topor Stanley! Oh, it is a collector's item. The best goal in Topor Stanley's A-League career. It's one of the great strikes we've ever seen at this venue. Wowee!
3 minutes to be added, now or never for victory. Andrew Naboot! Oh, my word! Cometh the hour, cometh the man. That is an extraordinary hit. Maybe to win the points for victory.
And Diamante again! Oh, he's done it! Twice! He's chipped the keeper! Unbelievable! They get around Alessandro Diamante. Here's a chance, back post, spectacular! Nick FITZGERALD! team deserved an equaliser. It is the Newcastle Jets.
Yeah, that was a fair old highlights reel. Now, let's put it beyond doubt, though. I've got my inkling about what will be the goal of the season. Let's find out. The Hyundai A-League goal of the season, thanks to our community footballer, is...
Hi, I'm James, and I play for the Collaroy CC Strikers. The winner of the goal of the year is Nikolai Topol-Stanley from Newcastle Jets.
Well, the fans can't believe it. They're checking their heart for a pulse.
Ugarkovic blocked by Grant. Topol-Stanley! Oh! It is a collector's item! The best goal in Topol-Stanley's A-League career! It's one of the great strikes we've ever seen in this venue! Wowee! From 30 metres away, the goalkeeper's coming to celebrate. You know it's good when that happens.
Now, of course, we have Nikolai Topol-Stanley with us all the way from his house. Nikolai, congratulations on that goal, mate. I remember sitting in the studio that afternoon. We just sat down to watch the game from Newcastle, and then, bang, you launched that missile. What are your recollections of that particular strike?
It's taken me back, but, look, I remember Steve Ugarkovic yelling shoot, but I'm pretty sure he was joking. I thought set up nicely, and I remember just, it flying off the boot, and I didn't really hit it that hard or with too much force. It was just a clean strike, and I saw Rocket diving for it, and I thought, don't you dare, don't you get a hand to that, and yeah, he didn't.
Now, have you got this? We haven't seen it a heap, let's be honest, in your long and storied career in the Hyundai A-League, but have you got this in your locker? Do you do this regularly at training, and it's only for special occasions that you wheel it out?
Oh, look, I believe I produced something else for the internet in training not too long ago. It was put up by the club, and that got some hits, so I'm capable.
How sweet was it, though, that particular strike, and to beat someone that you know so well in Liam Reddy?
Yeah, I mean, it was, I said it was, as soon as it left the boat, I knew it was, it was on target, and to beat a keeper of that calibre is always nice, and also to get the win in that game.
Wasn't enough wins, though, unfortunately, for the season as a whole, but ended really, really positively for Newcastle Jets. You looking forward to what might become of next season under Carl Robinson as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you said it was a little bit too little too late, but it was good to finish on a high and, to find some sort of consistency, which we lacked for lack of, there's no way to it, ifs or buts about it. We didn't have that, that consistent level of performance earlier in the season, which cost us points.
I will look forward to seeing you attempt trying to better your goal of the season of this season, next season, Nikolai. In the meantime, rest up, catch some fish, and we'll see you back out there soon.
Will do. Thanks, mate.
Sometimes goals are about quality, but we also like to celebrate quantity. And one man scored more goals than anybody else this season. There's not much of a mystery about who it was, but we're all captivated from the restart of the Hyundai A-League by the battle for who would score enough goals to claim the Nike Golden Boot Award. At times, it looked like it would be Adam Lafondra. Then Bessa Berisha got hot again, but finally, it was a brace in the last game from Melbourne City's Danger Man that sealed the deal with goals 21 and 22. Over to you, our community footballer, to announce our Nike Golden Boot Award winner.
Hi, I'm Andre Guppy and I play for the Grace Point Possums. The winner of the Nike Golden Boot is Jamie McLaren from Melbourne City with 22 goals.
That is sensational! A striker in red-hot form. Little sandwich through for Jamie McLaren, and the back is back.
Decent ball in. Jamie McLaren like he never left. Playing with such confidence.
McLaren does not miss. It's Jamie McLaren. He just cannot miss, can he?
Good ball in. McLaren! He's got two in each and every A-League game he has played this season. Oh, McLaren!
There's a hat-trick.
He's going to be tough to stop in that Golden Boot race.
And he's racing onto this ball here. The angle is there. Oh, what a finish, Jamie McLaren. What a goal by Melbourne City for Jamie McLaren.
Jamie McLaren to 20. Look who's on the spot. 22 for J-Mac. The golden boot definitely his this season.
So some absolute belters in that lot, and congratulations to this year's Golden Boot winner. He's won it for the second time, Jamie McLaren, and he's with me right now. Jamie, well done, mate. You've had a bit of time to have this sink in, winning another Golden Boot. What does it mean to you and the people around you winning this award?
Yeah, thank you, Adam. It means a lot. Obviously, being a striker, you grow up and you pride yourself on scoring goals. And I have to thank obviously Eric and Peacock, who were the coaches this season, and who really drove me to a new level. And the guys behind me who produced the ammunition for me. And pure and simply, I wouldn't be sitting on the goals that I have if it wasn't for those blokes. So a huge credit to them. But aside from football, it's your family and the ones that sacrifice all this time. And we've had to sacrifice a lot. And my partner Eva, and it's been a difficult time. But the support I've got is unreal. And I have to credit all those people who have been around and helped me achieve this goal.
Yeah, I bet you were happy to get back to Melbourne despite the disappointment of the grand final. But just on your goals, mate, plenty to choose from. What gives you most satisfaction? What type of goal gives you most satisfaction? Or you don't care if it's from 16 metres away or 16 centimetres away?
Look, my goals are probably my favourite goals are probably the ugliest goals. There was one against Western United where it kind of trickled over the line. But, I pride myself on making sure, the move's finished when the ball's in the back of the net. And I like to follow up on every single action. And I'm pessimistic in the sense that I'm always, preparing for the worst situation and preparing for mistakes. So, look, I pride myself on that, and I've worked on it. And, some of my games based on instinct. And like I said, my teammates have produced some great crosses and some great through balls for me this season too.
And just on Melbourne City as a whole, you're obviously really comfortable there, being back home from where you're from in Melbourne, and looking forward to next season, the seasons beyond, and getting up to Berisha levels in terms of overall goal scoring rates in the A-League?
Yeah, obviously Bess is a fantastic striker in this league and well proven. And he was chomping at my bit this season again. And we always have a bit of a joke. It was nice that we shared it a couple of years ago. And look, it's a fantastic league to be in. I think I'm quite happy. I love playing for my boyhood club, if you want to call it. Obviously being a proud Melbourne boy and having my support so close to me. And you play your best football when you're the happiest. And at this point in time, I am. So, yeah, I have to credit Melbourne City, who have made me feel so welcome, but also the City Football Group, who have looked after us, not only myself, but us as players through this difficult time and giving us the support that we need.
Jamie, congratulations once again on a fantastic season, and rest up, a little bit of rest now, and look forward to seeing you try and score more goals, and probably will score more goals next season.
Cheers, thank you.
Yeah, everybody loves seeing plenty of goals in football, well, except for one small group of large men who curse quietly, sometimes outwardly, shake their heads and reach for drink bottles when the ball goes in the back of the net. But a lot of the time, they stop it, and spectacularly so. That's right, it's time to recognise the best shot stopper of the season.
David Ball has peeled away. Decent delivery, and a great save by Andrew Redmayne. That is top quality. Kilkenny, back post is Christian Popovic, and Forderoli. Oh, wonderful stop by Tom Glover to turn it onto the crossbar. Here's Craig Noon to hang it up, and Roston Griffiths. What a save by Jamie Young.
Yeah, fantastic save.
Ugarkovic, thought about the shot, still might. Stephen Ugarkovic, oh, that is a world-class save from Mark Birighitti.
Davila again, a deflection and another save by Lopar. Lopar again flinging himself, this time to his left. Good delivery in the box, is that a handball?
Oh my gosh, that's a save.
Outstanding save
my gosh.
from Stefan Marinovic. That is save of the season stuff.
Some pace on this. He goes top left, and that is a fantastic save from Paul Izzo. Wow.
Yeah, this season saw some truly exceptional performances, so the judges really struggled to isolate a winner, but in the end, one man stood tall.
Hi, I'm Nathan, and I play for Nana Whiting City Football Club. The winner of the Goalkeeper of the Year is Andrew Redmayne from Sydney Football Club.
Bruce and Andrew Naboots. Great save, Redmayne. Strong right hand to preserve his clean sheet. It's Petratus wants it played early. Redmayne holds them up and reacts brilliantly to snaffle it away from Petratos, and he's picked up an injury in the process. It's Ziggy Gordon, and Redmayne forced into a save. It's Robbie Cruz, and Redmayne big and strong again. Out it pops for Danny De Silva. It's a really good stop from Redmayne. Decent delivery, and a great save by Andrew Redmayne. That is top quality to deny Josh Sotirio a goal against his old rivals.
Nathaniel Atkinson, and tipped over by Redmayne. Another clean sheet for Andrew Redmayne on grand final day.
Andrew Redmayne, congratulations on being the 2019-20 Goalkeeper of the Year. Joining me right now from his salubrious surrounds of his lounge room as well. Redders, congratulations, mate. What does this mean to you, winning this particular award?
Oh, thank you. I don't know. It's a huge achievement, but I don't think it's something that I would take as a kind of personal accolade. It's one that I think that the team deserves, the squad deserves, and I guess the club deserves, because I wouldn't be here without the boys on the pitch or the boys in the change room and the staff behind the scenes that allowed me to perform the way that I have this year.
You've really flourished in terms of consistency over the past couple of seasons, but this season at Sydney you had a different goalkeeper coach to the one that you had last season when you produced those heroics in the grand final. So what's been key to just continuing on your form?
Well, yeah, I guess it's a lot of credit goes to Matt Nash. He's continued on the work that the path that JC put me on, and we work on a lot of the same things. He's cut from the same cloth, but like I said, it's something that I think is a team effort, and I think one for the goalkeeper union at Sydney FC.
What would you put down to your consistency of performance now, and then perhaps the things that you'll do to ensure that you have this long period of form that you're in right now?
I'm not too sure. I think one thing that I've really enjoyed is just being relaxed in games and being calm in games, and not getting too worked up in big moments, and keeping that kind of calm, level head as I guess allowed me to execute what I need to execute in the big moments. And I think that's one of the main things that I've really brought in, is just having that calm attitude in the heat of the moment.
Yep. Well, you've been superb again this season, Redders. Congratulations, and hopefully by the time the A-League comes back, you'll be full Jedinak mode with that beard as well.
Yeah, I need to chisel it a bit more.
No, mate, it's looking good. It's looking good, and so's your game at the moment. Congratulations.
Cheers, Adam. Thank you so much.
Yeah, congratulations again, Andrew Redmayne. Now, there's only one more award left to announce, and you know it is the major one of the evening. The Johnny Warren Medal goes to the player voted the most exceptional performer of the season, named in honour, of course, of one of the most exceptional people involved in Australian football history, the late, great Johnny Warren, rest his soul. It's been a tough task to whittle down who shall win this award this season. But before we announce it, let's have a look at some of the amazing performances across the 2019-20 Hyundai A-League season.
That is sensational.
What a dream start.
Simply brilliant.
Beautifully found by Diamanti.
Absolute brilliant assist.
He's racing onto this ball here. The angle is there. Oh, what a finish. Jamie McLaren.
Ninkovic, he is such a genius.
And it's El Maestro, Diego, with two delightful goals.
Scott McDonald's, the in-form striker.
Who's up with him? Sutton, but he might not need him. Levi Kakachi.
Steven Jukakovic. Oh, what a goal.
Georgievski. Oh, the flying header. Mitchell Duke.
It has to be Besart Berisha in this fixture, doesn't it?
Ulysses Davilia is right at home in Wellington. Thank you very much.
Picking out Ryan Grant, chesting it home! The kid from Canberra!
One man who knows what it's like to receive this award is two-time Johnny Warren Medal winner, NSL legend, all-time leading goal scorer in Australian club football history, Damien Morey, and he's with me right now. Damien, thank you for your time, mate. It's a special award, isn't it? And I don't know how it made you feel back in the day when you won it twice, but yeah, it's something to be really proud of, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, being nominated by your peers, I think that's that's probably the best accolade you can have, and obviously winning it twice has been very special to me.
What have you made of this A-League season? Don't know about you. I noticed the jump out of the young players, especially post-lockdown. What did you take out of it?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. It's given a lot of players good opportunity. I think it's been difficult for everybody involved, clubs, players, and I think the A-League's done really well, and we're hoping obviously next year it improves again.
It is an interesting time as well, Damien. What gives you hope, a bit of excitement about the future? Is it the fact that these youngsters are coming through and will be given an opportunity in years to come?
Yeah, obviously. I think, the football in our country is growing, and young players need the opportunity. And I think what the A-League has shown in this period is that we have a lot of good young players, and that the future is promising.
Right, well, let's celebrate the best player of the competition, shall we? I've got the medal right in front of me, and you're going to let us know who's going to have it hanging around their neck for the rest of time. Go for it, mate.
And the winner is Alessandro Diamanti.
Alessandro Diamanti pulls out the tricks. Oh, Diamanti! His first goal in the A-League.
Beautifully fouled by Diamanti.
All the way in. Oh, what a goal! Diamanti again! Oh, he's done it twice! Alessandro Diamanti!
And happy to say our Johnny Warren medal winner is with me right now, Alessandro Diamanti, direct from Melbourne, his beautiful lounge room. Alessandro, congratulations. How do you feel and put into words about winning this prestigious award?
Yes, thank you. Good night. It's a huge pleasure. It's a great honor. It's incredible satisfaction. I don't know what to say. My first year in Australia, I want to just say thank to and share this medal with my teammate, with the staffing coach, with my club, my supporter, and High League, you, my opponent player, my family, my parents, everyone, because always they stand in my side, and it's unbelievable. I'm very excited.
Why has the move to Australia made you so happy and comfortable? Because sometimes you can travel and not feel at home, but it feels like that you are at home here in Australia.
Yeah, it's the first thing is a wonderful country, and my family and I, when immediately we come here, we felt welcome. This is a big thing for us, and my lifestyle is always with a smile. So in Australia and Italy is the same, but Australia for me now is became very, very quick my second house, my second home. So it's not easy because between COVID, bushfire, it's very strange here, but I'm enjoying everything same.
You play how you live, it seems. You have a big personality and happiness and joy. Are you ever quiet for long periods, or are you always making noise and making fun with your teammates, with your family, everywhere?
Yeah, I'm always like this. My life is a pure enthusiasm. When I go to sleep in the night, I put my body in charge and wake up with 100% enthusiasm. So I'm away like this. I played like that all my life, and here another time I come back kids maybe, and this is my first things. So I'm very happy. I want to continue with this behavior, with this attitude, and this, because when I go in the pitch before game, I walk in the pitch. I feel the butterfly in my butt is still like I'm a kid. So this maybe is my secret.
And Instagram and social media, we have seen you. You just try to have fun there. You are like a kid on Instagram stories sometimes.
No, yeah, I like to get to smile positive things to the people. Maybe in this moment can help. So if I can share my normal life, the people like, I'm happy.
You mentioned before about when you go to sleep and then you wake up, the battery is 100% charged. How much battery is there left for you as a footballer, do you think?
I feel very good. I feel very good. My body feel very good, but it's important in this sport, in this job, in my age, if you feel good in your head. And my head is very free. It's very big. He has energy. I want to continue. I want to continue my experience. I want to have fun. I want to continue to dream.
Well, we look forward to seeing you next season and beyond. But Alessandro, congratulations so much on winning this great award. I'll maybe even hold it up and kind of half put it around your neck right now, but you'll get it soon and you'll wear it. And well done, my friend. And congratulations on a great season.
Thank you, Adam. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot to everybody. It's amazing. Thank you.
Well, that's it for this season's awards. I've had a lot of fun being the host of this stream, as much fun as you can have by yourself. But do admit we'd like to do these in real life. So let's hope by this time next season we can all be together once more in the grandstands, on the suburban pitches, marching to grounds, gathering around pub TVs, in Fox Sports commentary booths, and every other place that makes up this diverse, unique, wonderful world that is Australian football. Thank you again to the Telstra Customer Insight Centre for tonight's studio and technology, and thank you so much for watching. Good night.